Hey everyone, in this video I'd like to share with you how to play Avalon Blues by Mississippi John Hurt. It's in the key of E, and it's just 3 chords. It's E, A, and B7. So let's get started with that. Alright. So this is a fairly simple song, and I just want to go through the chords. The E chord plays an A like this. You take that first finger and bar the 2nd fret, the first 4 strings there, and put your pinky right on that 5th fret's 1st string. Goes back to the E, and then he goes to the B7. And the B7 chord, if you're familiar with it, usually has the pinky rested on that 2nd fret there of the 1st string, but he takes that one off and he just leaves the position there. So it's middle finger on the 2nd fret 5th string, 1st finger on the 1st fret 4th string, and the ring finger on the 2nd fret 3rd string. And in this song, when he's playing it, I wouldn't play with the thumb pick. You wanna leave it just with your bare thumb on the strings. And what I do is I muffle the strings a little bit by taking my right hand and just kind of placing the palm right there on the bridge and just kind of moving it a little bit, so I get that kind of muffle. Just makes it a little softer. So the first measure he goes into, and when you're playing the song, one thing I want to mention before was that when you're doing that with 6/4, you kind of want to get that, when you're doing when you come down and hitting that 4th string, you kind of want to get that 3rd string in there as well. So it has that. It's going to be a little bit difficult, but and so that's pretty much to the base of the song. Even when he goes to the A, and then when he does the B, he's always kind of getting that 3rd string in there with his thumb. So hitting those 2 strings together like that. And you can practice that a little bit and see how it feels for you. It can be a little tricky, but that's going to be the bass pattern for the whole song. So the first measure starts out in E, and he hit the bass, open, 6th string, come down with there, in the E position. 1st string open, come back with the bass, then B string, then bass. So it's the next measure he does a hammer on, come back with the bass, and you're gonna hammer on. You're gonna hit the 3rd string, and you're gonna hammer on the 1st fret with that 1st finger. I use the same E position the whole time. I just together, even though I'm just hitting 1 chord. You're gonna do that when you hammer. When you come down with the hammer, you're gonna come down with the bass with your thumb and hit that 4th string, and your ring finger should be right on that in the E position. So it's and then you're gonna hit the B string open. So it's and then you're gonna pinch the 6th and the 1st strings together after that, and then bass. So it's from the 1st measure. Continues with the bass in the 3rd measure. Hit the bass open, bass, 1st finger. So bass, and then you do hammer again, just like in the 2nd measure. Now this is a little tricky part after that, because we're still in the 3rd measure. You just go, and then after you hit that, after you pinch the 6th and the 1st strings together, you're going to come with that pinky right to that second fret, still in the E position. You're going to move that, take your pinky and put it right on the second fret, and you're going to hit it all by itself, and you're going to pull off, and then you're going to come down with the bass, the fourth and the third strings together with your thumb. It can be a little bit tricky, and then you're going to hit that first string open. So it's so from the beginning, I'll just and you come back with the bass, and then do the hammer on again. After that, and then you do that again. Bass. So it can be a bit tricky playing. I'll just play that third measure over again really slow. One more time. I'll just that goes right into the A position. So I'm going to play that over again just so you get a good idea of what that is. We play the first section of that E. Then he goes right into that A. And the A is really simple. You just bass, that's open, the fifth string. Come down. You want to hit that, kind of get that fourth and that third string in there together. Bass, and then you hit that by itself, the third string, then the bass. So it's, and then you come back with the bass, and then you're going to hit that the pinky right on the fifth fret first string. So it's, that up to the middle finger on the third fret first string. So it's and he goes right back into the E, and that's very similar to the from the third measure to the fourth, or from, it's really just the same as the third measure. Then it goes right into the B7th, and the B7th is really simple. You just that position like that, come down the fifth string, bass, and the fourth and the third. Kind of get that together again. So then you move that middle finger up to the sixth string, second fret, and you keep going back and forth like this. And then he hits the E string, the first string open, and that goes right back into the E chord, E note. And that's it. That's the whole song. There is a little B7 lick you can do to go right into the E towards the end, and that is you kind of take the ring finger off of the B7 because you're going to be using that to hammer on, and just leave the middle finger and the first finger on in the same positions, second fret and the first fret here, and you're going to hit the bass, the fifth string, and then you're going to do a hammer on the second fret with the second string with your ring finger, and then you're going to hit the bass, coming down on the 4th string. That's where your first finger is. So it's, and then you lift up that ring finger and hit that B string open. It's the 2nd string. So it's, and then you want to pinch the 5th and the 1st string together and hammer on with that ring finger on the 2nd fret 1st string. And then after you do that hammer on, you want to move that ring finger right back up to the 2nd fret 3rd string, and then you want to hit that bass, the 4th and the 3rd string together, and then 1st string open. A little bit tricky, but and then goes right back. So that is it, and that's a pretty simple song. I think you'll get it down pretty quick, and there's also other variations that you can do. I mean, you can be creative with it and play it the way you want to play it, and add some things, if you some licks, and yeah. So thank you for watching.